Okay, we may start. And Tomasz Abramowski, the president of International Metal, will present his results, the activity of IOM within the scope of geological exploration for polymetallic nodule resources. Please, Tomasz.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm supposed to show my cards first. So, okay. I would like to thank at the very beginning the Secretary General and the ISA Secretariat of the Ministry of Sciences of India for organization. This is perfect place, and I think that we have very productive discussions here. And I would like to present our activities and some of our results, which are perhaps in the future will be used for the moving to commercial phase of deep sea mining. So the main objectives of our work for exploration are defined by the provisions of the ISA approved plan of work for exploration and a program of activities for 5-year periods, and they include identification of nodule deposit resources that have the potential to be commercially mined, as well as the delineation of nodule deposits, a pre-feasibility study in order to define the possibility of proceeding to the nodule mining project in sector B2 of the exploration area. I'm going to show it in a moment. The selection of potential mining areas blocks within the delineated nodule deposits, then detailed studies within the selected blocks in order to estimate nodule reserves for the first generation mining block and to develop more specific, more job-specific exploration technology. And recovery of nodules from the selected mining block in order to conduct a processing technology experiment on larger samples, as well as geological engineering and geotechnical studies in order to collect data and information on nodules and sediment physical properties for carrying out mining technology research and development. The present development of our works is based on former regional exploration results, and the outcome of those former works has allowed us to search and determine the polymetallic nodules deposits in our exploration area. Within this sector, the estimation of nodule resources and metal content analysis has been carried out using Kriging method, and several nodule fields were located. And these are our areas from the very beginning. As you see, we started from prospecting area marked in black, and then each consecutive step allowed us to do our work in more detail. Then we have application area for pioneer investors, and we finished with area for signing the contract in 2001. And the area consists of two areas, B1 and B2. And then on the basis of further work, we located two most prospective areas, which we named H11 and H22, and they are located here. And our cruises were carried out on those two areas. This is the summary of the 2009 exploration project in the H11 area. This is the south part of this selected areas, and as you see, we did several trans-sectional photo profiling, and we had a lot of lobster samples located in this area. And the summary of work: site scan, sonar surveys with acoustic profilograph was about 300 kilometers. Photo profiling as well 300 kilometers more than sediment and nodule sampling with a box scorer. It was 51 stations. Collection of nodule sample of 700 kilograms for the research on nodule processing technology and 40 kilograms of sediment sample. Analysis of nodule sediment in spore waters in onboard laboratories. Collection of sediment samples for analysis in land-based laboratories, as well meteorological, environmental, geotechnical, chemical, and computer analysis. This is our project which we have just finished. We finished exploration works. There was a cruise in April and May, and we used the same methodology for that research. We used as well some transects of deep-out cameras, and we did several samples of box scores, and it was allocated within together with the block of benthic impact experiment which we did in 1970, and I think that we have some interesting results from that cruise, which are in connection with environmental works. But this is, I think, the topic for maybe another workshop. Okay, some results from that cruise. As you see, there are profiles of side-scan sonar and the methodology we used, and the summary of the project consisted of side-scan sonar surveys. It was in total 60 kilometers and 500 kilometers of photo profiling and photos. Sediment and nodule sampling with a box scorer, 55 stations in total. Collection of nodule sample of 2 tons for research on nodule processing technology. Analysis of nodule sediment in spore water samples in onboard laboratories. Collection of sediment samples and as well some meteorological observation. And resources of H11 area have been estimated. Results from 2014 project are presently under processing, and most likely after workshop, perhaps with taking into account some outcomes of that workshop and the results of standardizations we are going to adopt, we will be considering re-estimations for the deunited area. For the time being, the results for H11 are ready for reporting, and we have actually already reported those results in one of our annual reports. Those information, the information was processed using geostatistical methods with assessment of resources of nodules and metals, manganese, nickel, copper, and cobalt. And analysis was based on sampling carried out in area H11. And we used as well some stations we took in the cruise from 2004. The data processed reflected the weight-based nodule abundance and contents of 4 metals, manganese, nickel, copper, cobalt, and we based our calculations on the total of 101 samples, and there were 2 sampling events from two cruises, and areas with slope more than 7 degrees were counted. For the estimation of the mean metal nodule abundance and mean metal concentration, as well as nodule and metal resources, the block grinding method was used, and this procedure takes into account distribution of sampling sites relative to the mining block being sampled and relative to each other, shape and size of the block, structure of the variability of a parameter in question as expressed with the geological variability model. This is so-called semi-variogram model, some results of those calculations. And we in that area, H11, total of 21 ore deposits were identified, and this comprised of a total of 66 ore fields. And the total area is 3,800 square